Hello, welcome to Spring Commander Forged Alliance. Hopefully everything is recording and working. Try to get, excellent. Shepherd is going Aeon, excellent map. Really happy. So this will be a gameplay video where I'll try to talk through what is happening. So first, the build order on this map, you gotta go second air. Especially if you're Aeon, and if you're going second air, you can rely on that Hydra to get you a little less than 7 pigeons. Usually we'd go for 7. But we'll go with 5. Sort of try to spread them. And actually that wasn't very good. So, because I'm talking, I forgot to make mask extractors. Something never to forget. Always want to make sure your factories are building. With Aeon, I can go across the river. Gonna get a couple scouts. Actually, we can get 3 scouts spread them all over the map. And then get a couple more engineers, and so basically won't be raiding. I'm gonna try to get a good eco early on. And here you really gotta rush. Actually, this is imbalanced. There's a couple of rocks just sitting there that aren't on the other side. I get a raider here and a couple land factories. This map is really made for Aeon, but of course it won't get an advantage because Shepherd's Aeon as well. And here I totally messed up the actual positioning of these. And I think I might have to go with 6 pigeons because Hydra is kind of far. So now we got the 3rd engineer coming out. Gotta decide where to send him. If we're just thinking, make it assist something. But you can see here, we don't want to put too much on the build capacity, not to power stall. And I think if we go 5 pigeons, then air, we'd be in trouble. Oh man, gotta hit the shift key right. So I'll send one scout there, one in the middle, and one somewhere over here. And then I gotta expand. So this is probably my weak point here up on top. I'm gonna be hopeful, give this engineer a whole bunch of orders. This is where the scout should give me early warning. And then the ACU, I'm not gonna run off right away. I want to get a couple more pigeons with the ACU, but power is going to be absolutely critical. And you can see I've already reclaimed. I'm gonna have 150 reclaim. And an idle factory, which is absolutely criminal. So bomber, scout, and a whole bunch of interceptors. I can almost bet that he is going to be alright. Since I'm power stalling, I'm going to send the ACU out into the field, get across the water, try to establish something on the other side. Not as critical with AM, but of course already doesn't flow, so it's always nice to get engineers on the other side. And now we'll attack this expansion. Expansion to the bottom, or expansion to the top for Shepherd. This distance is a little longer than the sideways distance, so this engineer is a little more valuable early on. And of course here to the middle we should expect attacks coming from that direction. So what is that? He's already spotted something. So I'm not going to send a plane there. There's a plane in this area. And here's another one. That's a scout. So one thing that I'm not doing is I'm not making a whole bunch of power. So I have a template here with a whole bunch of power generators that are spread out. It's going to make so much that they'll never stop. And one really good hotkey is to select all interceptors. Looks like there's a bunch of empties right there, and that's probably a bomber right there. And there goes my expanding engineer. So first kill goes to Shepherd. I gotta kill that right there though. As you can really help on the turns. No. That was a save right there. That would have sucked. Hero interceptor. Probably should just retire it. Oh no, don't cancel that. Oh man, I canceled that bomb right there. That was terrible. So you can see the imbalance right now. I have a little too much power and not enough land, and I'm losing the other expansion. So Shepard decided to go with a couple more flares. I am going to pause that, and actually I'm going to send that engineer over. Can't handle all that production. So it looks like a successful attack there for me. However, much better rating from Shepard so far. You can see that has translated into really bad economy for me. And actually, I'm not playing very good. There's another bomber. Won't have anything to bomb. These mask extractors here that I was denied, Shepard has them. So the longer I don't grab those mask extractors, the bigger the advantage is going to be. So I got another bomber. So every 5 interceptors, I get another bomber. And actually here, I'm going to go directly over his air factory. I think I have plenty of... Looks like he's just going directly across. This is the value of that scout in the middle. Alright, now my power is beginning to get a little lower. That's a lot of interceptors. Yep. You got that engineer, but you got to do something about those. And yet another good flare from Shepard. I gotta say, talking and playing is hard. STLO was right. But still, should be a useful video for people. And of course, losing against Colonel is very good. No shame in that. Still wouldn't want to lose though. And I probably shouldn't be talking about losing yet, but in terms of map control, I am way behind. Not really sure what he's going to try to kill. Raider would have been a good target. Still don't have my interceptors. This would be a good place for me to fight. So one thing I haven't spotted so far is his ACU. I'm assuming it's right there. And I'm going to do a land assault in that direction. And I do have to send some expanding engineers to the bottom. And I am completely now losing the air battle. Alright, so send those across, which means I gotta get more interceptors, less bombers. And only 2 engineers on power is a little low for this map, but because I don't have much mass, I'm actually overmaking my power. So I'll actually pause one of those. Alright, so this battle I do not want to lose, and I do not want to lose the one here. So I want to send the interceptors. And of course also here I do not want to run into a whole bunch of enemy troops. I want to get rid a little further up. Yeah, I should be able to win this though. And I believe I'm beginning to get a little mouse sticking. And this is where, those interceptors gave me a huge advantage. So the biggest problem, of course, is I do not know where the ACU is. If the ACU is right there, I do have to take a risk and do this, but I could be in quite a bit of trouble. I am assuming that the ACU is right there. So good, this is a victory here on the bottom. That should even things out a little bit. We'll begin to make a lot more power. Any excess engineers here, I'm actually going to make this completely interceptors. Still no sign of Tech 2. I would like a little bit of scouting. That's nice. I do have some engineers running around, so continue to push. Okay, so now he is coming in. I gotta get something here. I do not want to lose that position. And I would be anticipating bombers coming in. Let's kill that. So now this NT needs to tell me what's happening. And then here, yeah, I need something else besides engineers. And a couple more engineers on power. So one thing that can happen to me here, minute 10, is if he goes, oh yep, Tech to air. Shit. I was just thinking that. If he would go Mercy, this would be over. So since there is all that, I don't know, I don't think I can really outmake him in terms of, or outbuild him in terms of interceptor, so I'm going to have to go flak. And here's the ACU, it's good. Yeah, it's very defensive, so that's good. But gunships, of course, are going to be very powerful. Yeah, okay, good. That's plenty. So if he wants to fight here, I might have a chance. So, no more of those. My power is looking good. I got to get a little bit of radar in this position and some artillery. So this factory is 100% artillery. I have all kinds of problems on the bottom. I got to get something going on the bottom. And that's a problem. So if you have probably noticed, I've done absolutely no upgrading because I just do not have any kind of economy. So I need to take risks. I'm going to take my ACU, take the corner. Although now he is pushing up against. Okay. So Tech to air, he has a very good weapon against me. Ah, there was that gunship. He has to make mistakes for me to have a chance at this point, basically. Okay, good. I got, oh man. Alright. Well, I'm getting pretty good, air production. But my power production was shut down. And once I get a little bit of excess power, we can get my ACU, get some upgrades. Yeah, save that engineer. I'm glad I did that. Free mask extractors. Gotta take if it's free. Alright, so that's the problem. A couple of bombers and that would solve it though. And I still have a very good place for me to have my air battles. I am going to throw a couple bombers. I need the bombers. And now I'm seeing, yeah, swift winds. Oh, look at those swift winds. That's a problem. That is a major problem. I'm anticipating them coming over here. Oh, my power is really good. Oh man, it sucks getting beat like this. Okay. And mercies would be the most obvious thing for him to do. I just gotta go for it. But I have nothing against that tech to air. Okay. I need point defenses. Oh shit, okay. This may be game. I gotta get back to mine to air. So while he's fighting over there killing my ACU, I can kill that. Just need some radar, that's all. So it looks like he did not go after my ACU. And he actually, oh, there's a bunch of units here, but that's fine. Actually did not do that much damage. He did defend very well. And I do have the economy to go tech to air. Which is exactly what I'll do. Yeah, looks like I'm going to lose that, but that's okay. Did not want to lose that. So I think he could have done a lot better with that assault. I'm not sure if he just wants to make this game longer or just being nice. But now I can get tech to air, maybe take air back. Switch to tech to power. ACU in the water, I'm gonna go tech 2 with that. So I do have the power for it. Alright, and bad problems. That's a lot of gunships. So tech to land, I think, is something that I desperately need. Might as well make that my tech to land. Probably don't need too many units on that. So map control definitely not in my favor. Oh man, tech to engineer running off to its death. It's never good. And I haven't seen his base in ages. How many tech to engineers did I make? Definitely did not want to do that. This is good reclaim. And I gotta say, it's a lot more tiring playing and talking. So I'm probably gonna talk a lot less as time progresses. But so far this has been very one-sided. And on a map that's a little larger like this, tech to air was definitely the right move. And I was always behind because of those early raids that he pulled off. So yeah, that's bad. basically waiting to die at this point. This is just too scary. But I am getting quite a bit of reclaim. CU is all alive. Actually, I want to get the ACU up. Maybe I'll grab that. And if I get some Tech 2 flak, can't really expand too much because of all those gunships that are running around. If I get an air fight over Tech 2 flak to kill his gunships, that could be good. And he does not have Tech 2 bombers as Aeon, so my power is relatively safe. Oh, mass is completely screwed. I recycle that Tech 1 power. Okay, so that's a problem. So all that right there is potential mass that's being brought to me. And look at all that air. I'm gonna go 1-to-1, take 1 bomber, 2 interceptor. What is that? What is that going on? What is that? Yeah, he's getting all the troops close to my base. So really my only plan is to kill his air somehow, and the only way to kill his air would be... Okay, he's gonna get that finished, that's the problem. Would be to get a fight over my flag. So I'm gonna start bombing his Tech 1 units. And actually start advancing. Let's see. Aurora's perfect target. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I want.
Commander under attack.
You can see having a hotkey for overcharge is always a good idea. Is he not protecting his gunships? Got a whole bunch of free mass. So the thing not to do here is to lose the AC. I'm gonna go back in the water. And he's been playing with full map for so long, he's got to have huge economy. Which means he's just toying with me now. Yeah. Can't say I enjoyed this too much.
Commander under attack.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great overcharge, come on. Set those down. Oh, almost. Oh yeah, there they are. That was awesome. Oh, is those mercies? Nope. That was a great anti-air overcharge. It usually never happens. But that was like half of his gunship force. This is just ridiculous what those engineers are doing. And of course you cannot kill with Aeon torpedo bombers in this water. It is too shallow. The Shift G, of course, feature is really nice that they've recently put in. Give a whole bunch of targets, and then you hit the Shift G or whatever you map it to, and it randomizes the targets. And let's see if he puts those down. Nice. Killing planes with overcharges.
System enabled.
What is this? Something big shooting at me there.
Commander under attack.
That's deck 3. Yep, mercies. Alright, so 25-minute game where I lost from the first minute. Hopefully it was somewhat useful. But I am anticipating here a quick death.
Commander under attack.
So rating. Yep, that's important. But gotta say my micro on the bomber was bad. Also, not dodging a few of those bombers was bad. A lot more attention is necessary those first few minutes.
Commander under attack.
Actually gonna help here. It's just a waste of time. So probably make a couple more of these. Looking for suggestions.